Heavy D was found dead, face down in the heart attack. Andre Harrell, heart attack. Kim died from pneumonia, but there's the first coroner's report that said that she died. It was ruled a homicide, and they found toxins in her body to prove that she had been poisoned. You know, they have poisons. Then right after that, Al had a meeting, and I was going to meet up with him because we were in Vegas, and then the next thing you know...
It seems Usher is finally ready to break his silence and stop protecting Diddy. Usher recently joined ALB, sparking intense discussions online as he appears poised to reveal explosive details about Diddy's alleged actions and how he has managed to evade accountability for so long. Both Usher and Al B sure have been vocal about being victims of Diddy's actions, making their perspectives particularly significant. There have long been rumors that Diddy allegedly acted inappropriately with Usher when Usher was just 14 years old, allegations that Usher himself has seemingly alluded to in the past. Meanwhile, Al B sure has accused Diddy of more sinister actions, including allegedly attempting to harm him. Just weeks ago, Al took to Instagram, demanding federal authorities investigate the numerous health crises he has endured, which he claims were the result of repeated poisoning. Al B sure began speaking out more candidly after raising questions about Kim Porter's death, implying that Diddy might have been involved. He shared a deeply emotional video of himself crying, captioned, "Just found this footage from the morning I learned of Kim Porter's passing and how it ripped the soul from my physical body. I do know very clearly that Kimberly didn't just check out all of a sudden over pneumonia. That's some balls at sea after all."
To New York City, and I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you
New
over
York
to
City.
something called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn
Flavor Camp.
Yeah,
Flavor
that's what it
Camp.
was called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy's. He's going
In
to
the 90s, do you understand what that's like?
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and like nonstop.
Hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you
I
seeing?
went there to see the lifestyle,
Right.
And I saw it, and it was. But I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
And your parents
Jodeci,
were
Mary J.
okay?
Blige, they didn't know nothing about this.
Oh.
I was having a good time. You know what I mean?
In another post, Al B sure claimed that Kim had been running from someone and mentioned asking her to call the FBI for protection. He added in the comments, "You would never believe what she went through." Al has also shared his own struggles, frequently referencing his hospitalizations and the ongoing health emergencies he attributes to foul play. This developing situation is bound to ignite widespread attention, as both Usher and Al B sure bring forward their experiences and call for further investigations into Diddy's alleged actions. Al B Sure's health struggles began intensifying just 3 months after he publicly shared posts implicating Diddy in various misdeeds. He was hospitalized for multiple organ failures and eventually slipped into a coma. Though he survived, the ordeal left lasting damage to parts of his body. When Diddy was finally arrested last year, Al was one of the first to celebrate. He released a statement accusing Diddy of silencing him and revealed that he had repeatedly tried to alert federal authorities about Diddy's alleged attempts on his life. However, his pleas went unanswered. In his statement, Al said, "For over a decade and a half, I've been posting about and tagging random law enforcement agencies in hopes of protecting loved ones, avoiding deaths, and preventing tragedies, all of which could have been avoided. Despite this, I've been ignored, ridiculed, and medically silenced to cover up these crimes."
Right here from day one, we used to wake up and, damn, pause, but like that's how. Back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the frosted flakes. You know what I'm saying?
You are all now aware of these acts, enabled by a very aggressive PR team and costly campaigns to silence and physically harm me for exposing the truth. He also formally requested an investigation into a group of individuals who worked in and around Kim Porter's residence, including a publicist allegedly involved in drafting false narratives. Al claimed these individuals were instructed to steal Kim's computer and mobile devices, which contained her original book notes. Despite mounting evidence, Diddy seemingly succeeded in alienating Al from his own family, particularly his son Quincy. Al has claimed Diddy brainwashed Quincy into believing he had abandoned him. This tension surfaced just weeks ago when Quincy posted a photo with Kim, captioned, "Here's a rare photo of me with my mum and dad. I miss you every day." The post, widely interpreted as a dig at Al, did not go unnoticed. Al quickly responded, addressing Quincy in a direct Instagram post, calling out the shade and setting the record straight. The drama continues to unfold, with Al B sure refusing to back down and persistently seeking justice for himself, Kim Porter, and others he believes were harmed by Diddy's alleged actions. Al B sure hasn't held back his criticism of Quincy for allowing himself to be manipulated by Diddy. In a pointed statement, Al said, "Nothing breaks a dad more than seeing his love for his kids turned into a weapon against him. The real question is, why is he still following a man that hurt his mother and knows it very clearly? Think about that when you're sitting at your desk on Monday trying to unravel this mystery in your mind." Unfortunately, Quincy appears blind to the manipulation, a hallmark of Diddy's influence. Diddy has a way of convincing people he's the good guy, and for a long time, even Usher was caught in that web. Despite knowing Diddy's questionable character, Usher defended him for years, refusing to speak out. That changed recently, as the weight of everything became impossible to ignore,